Got to have it. Yeah, yeah. Some people really need it. Listen to me, y'all. Do things, bad things with it. Dollar bills, y'all. Come on, that beat.
And this is an edition of The Spectre, and obviously I'm going to be talking just a smidge about Kathy Griffin and the recent controversy surrounding her, because she held up a rubber head, she looks like it was bought at Spencer's or something, of Donald Trump, covered it in blood, and or a mask from, you know, one of those things, and stuffed it with newspaper or some shit or whatever, and it was just had a picture depicting her with a fake a beheaded head of Donald Trump, the president. And everybody pooped their pants, made a big deal about it, as usual. I mean, right after an Ariana Grande concert, there was a terrorist attack, and 22 people died, and many others were severely injured. Probably, you know, all sorts of just horrifying, you know, injuries that happen when people get blown the fuck up. But nothing happened to Donald Trump. He didn't get, you know, nothing actually happened to him. Okay, Kathy Griffin's a comedian who relies on shock often in her act. And this is just something, she's always been a vehement critic of Donald Trump, as I am, as a lot of other Americans are. So it wasn't a real beheading. People got more excited about this than when somebody actually gets, like a hostage gets beheaded by a member of ISIS. And that really happened, and that poor schmuck got their fucking head cut off. But everybody's, oh my gosh, she got fired. A lot of her, you know, her many venues canceled shows on her tour, or her tour dates. I don't know if she's on a tour, but she, of course, she's a comedian. She does a lot of shows during the year. So, okay, that's what gets you pissed. Not all the stuff that Trump's done, not all of the criminal activity that he's been engaged in his entire career, you know, up to and including being president, and all his corruption, and having his son-in-law as a chief advisor to him, and all the other fucking low-life scumbags that he has led into the White House with his fraudulent fucking presidency. And I say fraudulent because he's not a real president. People are telling him what to do and guiding him because he's a fucking moron. He's just an entitled, bloviating fucking moron. But, you know, people are more upset because a comedian was holding up a fake head of the president covered in blood. You know, even though they held up Obama in effigy, protesters or people who protested Barack Obama had him held up in effigy and fucking burning him. You know, I didn't hear a big outrage over that. Or all the people at the Trump rallies who had T-shirts on that said Hillary's a cunt and all that. Nobody, you know, nobody stepped in and said, hey, that's wrong. That's a little over the line. You shouldn't call Hillary a cunt. You know, that's fine. That was okay. But somebody holds up a fake rubber head. A comedian holds up a fake rubber head of Trump. Oh, well, that's over the line. You know? I mean, for God's sakes, get outraged, America, over things that matter. You know, not this shit, okay? She was practicing her First Amendment right to free speech. Now, if there was another shooting spree somewhere because someone was practicing their Second Amendment right to own a bunch of crazy firearms, you're not going to, oh yeah, we should put limits on firearms and shit and stuff like that. And, you know, nope, fuck that shit. No, we don't care how many times that happens. We're going to let lunatics buy guns. That's perfectly fine. But something that's completely pretend and imaginary, yeah, she needs to get fired for that. She needs to lose work over that. Wow. Well done. Well done.